Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Neca's Gremlins, Ultimate Gremlin. And as you might have seen from my haul video, this is one of the items that I did pick up. And I am super stoked to actually have this figure because it's amazing. And I grew up with Gremlins. So you get this amazing artwork on the front. The top it says Gremlins. Side it says Gremlins. Other side says Gremlins. And then on the back, you get the little bit of read-up information right there. Some movie images, the figure, all the cool little props. But one thing I love about NECA, they got that little Velcro, and you get to see the figure right here, and you get to see that what you're getting all displayed in this window, and it looks amazing. But let's go ahead and get this Gremlin out of the box since we already fed him after midnight. Ultimate Gremlin out of the package looks amazing. And he comes with a buttload of accessories and props, as he wouldn't be an Ultimate figure without them. And I don't even know where to start because they're all so amazing. So we're going to start with, I guess, the beer. And his beer looks like a pint of beer. I mean, it has like the actual yellow hue, golden hue of the beer. Got the foam at the top and everything. It's awesome. Let's get ourselves a nice pint of beer. Then, if he doesn't want to drink beer, there's an alternative. You can drink a cola. It has the actual ice cubes in it. It's got a little bit of like, I don't know if you can really see it. Like it's got either some spit or like frozen ice on the actual straw. It just looks so good. One thing that doesn't look good is I have a piece of like plastic or something right there. But this is like a sticker around like a plastic cup. So all these accessories so far have been plastic. Then we get ourselves a doodah bar. This thing is great. I mean, it's pretty much like a Baby Ruth. Milk chocolate with light whipped center. Doodah bar. Again, cast it in plastic and then put a sticker on it, and the sticker is phenomenal. Looks like maybe some focus there. Come on, focus. Can't really read the nutritional value of a doodah bar. Then we get the most confusing thing out here. We get Brad Bites as opposed to Skittles. Maybe it's just a, legality issue. But made with failed fruit juice. And again, it looks awesome. Casted wrapper in plastic with a sticker. Only thing with the sticker is like you have to worry about it eventually peeling up. But until then, it looks really nice. And then we get into even more accessories. We have playing cards. Got the Ace, Jack, 7, don't know what the other card is, but they're casted again in plastic. You have to worry about them bending. They look very clean, very nice. And then we get one of the more tinier accessories, easily to lose. We get a cigarette, and that thing has been smoked on. It needs to be ashed very bad. I don't know how I feel about it. Like you can tell this part, yeah, it's a cigarette, but the ash part, or it's supposed to be like glowing embers, doesn't come off that well, to me at least. It just doesn't look like burning embers. It looks like something burnt dipped in cheese. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too particular. It's a tiny accessory, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Then we get some paper accessories. We get 2 popcorn bags. Same on both sides, and you can literally open them up. Oh, what is that? Man, can't go wrong. Like, I mean, it seems like everything I've been opening lately has had some sort of issue. So, yeah, these things slide basically open. There's no bottom to them. Oops, I'm dropping it. There's no bottom. They're just hollow little popcorn bags. And this will slide over his ears. So to give that illusion or the funness of it. So pretty cool. We got those. And the biggest and my favorite part are these 3D glasses. And these things are like exact to what 3D glasses were. Like you got the red and the blue. I mean, if you were that small and you put these on, they would pretty much work. And I mean, that's one of the coolest accessories that he comes with. You know, prop him up with those 3D glasses. He's ready to watch some movies. It's awesome. But let's dive into the figure, because the accessories have already blown me away. The figure itself will get you as well. So we get this amazing head sculpt. It is a gremlin, man. Look at those eyes. Look at that. And even the skin has a nice shine to it. It just makes him look slimy. It's got those little teethers. But then what's even better about it, his mouth can open. It is a very, very cool looking figure. And to have that sculpted in mouth detail, painted very well. Like, Neca's known for that attention to detail. Like all the little sculpted ear details. The paint. Like the pattern on them. It looks so good. So good. He's got a little, I don't even know what this is. Like, is his tail or butt flap? It's got like weird little spikes. It's a little creepy, I guess. But this thing, overall, like the appearance is gorgeous. So good. Now, when I took him out of the package, I wanted to check out his articulation. This guy feels like he's ready to break any moment. Like, he has some head articulation. So the neck itself is a separate piece down there. You can see it moving. Then you got the head that can, or then, well, you got the neck and stuff that can move up. But if you hold this, the head can look up that far. And then it can look down this far, this far, this far. That's it. Then when you get to the abs, you can move him sideways. And when I move him sideways, he's got some paint rub or something. You can see it really clear right there. So when you get some of that nice ab crunch articulation, you know, nothing crazy. His arm can go up. His elbow rotates. His elbow's tough, so you do get the movement in the elbow bend, single jointed elbow bend. He has wrist bend and rotation. Now this one has a bend as well, but when I go to push it, it's stuck. I either got to warm it up or something. I don't know, but I don't want to, you know, break it and force it. So same articulation on both arms. His legs can do the splits a little bit. Can kick up a little, but what's even more difficult is, I don't know if you can really see. Can't, because there you go. How this like leg is, like I can't, it won't rotate. Like from that disc hinge up is stuck. And if I try to rotate, I'm feeling like it's going to snap. You can see how it wants to work, but it won't rotate all the way. But he should have like a knee joint. But again, I don't want to bend it because it's not wanting to give as well with that disc. So it's like, it's going to snap right here. Then we get this part, which doesn't really rotate. It should. You got the disc there, but again, it's so super tight. You can't really mess with it, which is disappointing. And then his foot, you know, he has like some articulation in the foot, you know, some bends and stuff like that, which his toes and everything look really, really good. But his like legs down, like these are probably the more brittle parts, in my opinion. Like the joints are so tight. And then his wrist. So those are the points I was having issues with. So wrist and legs down, I feel like if I put any pressure, they're going to snap, and it's a challenge to get any replacements and stuff like that. But other than that, if you keep them in a static pose without trying to pose them too much, you'll still be able to pull off some good poses with them. So let's go ahead and check them out with some accessories. Besides worrying about having to break limbs off and things like that, this figure is awesome. I mean, he is a fun figure to play with. I got him all decked out in the more movie theater accessories, with the popcorn bags, the drink, the candy bar. I mean, you could have put the Skittles in there, or maybe even had like we have like the Skittles in his mouth, like so. I mean, you could really pose them up and do whatever you want with them. You could probably pose more if your legs weren't seized up like mine. Now, I do have a problem. The popcorn bags are not as advertised. So I'm going to rotate them around. That is the popcorn bags. Okay. You guys see that? It's just like a little slit. Even if you filled this thing, it's not going to be a popcorn bag, right? So gives that flatness to give that illusion straight on. But when you're looking on the package, he's holding on to his popcorn bag like it's a square. If you look at his ears, those are square popcorn bags. Now, I know that's a movie shot. Like all these are pretty much. No, actually, I take that back. That one most likely is a movie shot, but this one looks like a figure. I don't know. Their figures are so good, it's hard to tell them apart. But either way, popcorn bags are not accurate. That is a disappointing factor because maybe I wanted to, maybe get some fake popcorn and fill a bag and make it, even more movie oriented. But it's still a really, really cool looking figure, especially with the accessories. After you get done watching the movies, you get a phone call from your boys and they're like, hey man, we're going to play some cards, drink some beers. You should come on over. And of course you do. So you can get your Gremlin in hanging out with the boys, drinking a beer, playing some cards mode with all those awesome accessories. Again, I'm unsure about the tip of that cigarette, but it still pulls off very well on camera. Doesn't look horrible, but I love the fact that he can do this. And honestly, you could even put his 3D glasses back on because, why not? You can have a stylish card player. There we go. It's all crooked, but hey, be all messed up and playing cards and everything. And it is so, so awesome. I love this figure. The articulation down below definitely needs some work, maybe a blow dryer, but I'm not very good with using the like blow dryer to heat up figures and the hot water stuff. Like I feel like when I do it, stuff breaks. So I'm not going to mess with it too much. Like at least I can get some ankle bend here or like pivot and stuff so I can actually pose them and the hips aren't horrible. But this is what you get with the NECA Ultimate Gremlin. I mean, definitely worth army building, especially if you have room, make a bunch of different, card playing gremlins and even, set up like a mini theater and have them all sitting there watching movies and stuff, eating popcorn and candy. I think that would be pretty awesome. So that sums up my unboxing and review of the new NECA Ultimate Gremlin figure. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and make sure you guys check out Toyco, Toys and Collectibles. Both Facebook groups are linked down below, so feel free to join up. One is the community, interact with your fellow nerd and collector, talk figs, share figs, all that good stuff. And then the second one is a pre-order group where you can get dibs on some amazing priced new items. So when the items are coming out, you get an awesome price and then it gets delivered to your door. No headache, no gas wasting, and you're in the know when the collectibles are coming out. So I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.